So you trying to tell me, DJ Manny Fresh
What about it?
was the first DJ to do scratching on your record?
It's right there. You don't see it? It's right there, nigga. Open your eyes up.
All right, well,
You just showed me.
so if that was you, bust a verse.
Oh, this shit right here?
Yeah, the one you said Manny Fresh did some scratching on you.
Man, you know I ain't bust that in a long time, but
All right, well, let me see that.
intellectual people always taking the chance to be fresh like me, royalty in command. When I made my awareness, my appearance was known. Anywhere I chose to settle became my home. See, suckers get pushed, chased all over town. I'm not a sucker, there's no licking me up or down, nigga. That's all I can remember from that verse.
Manny Fresh.
Manny Fresh did his first
Who did
cut.
the track? You know?
Me and Greg Dukes did the track.
Man, big shout out to Greg Dukes.
Shout out to Dukes, my brother from another mother.
Give a big shout out to Tommy Jefferson.
So you want to start with Greg first?
Yeah, let's give it up.
You
Give
want
it
to
up
know how I
Greg.
met Greg?
Yeah, man.
Okay. I met Greg, I think when I was freshman in high school. And we met at Baton. This cat named Baton, they lived in Fairfields before they moved to Mayfair. And Baton had a party. And that's how I met Greg. And when I met Greg at the party, we clicked up ever since. You know, he see I was into the music and shit. And so it was like, and that's what it was. And he, you know, to this day, he's still doing what he do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And big shout out to him because, you know what I'm saying, you know, that was my right-hand man for a long time, you know what I'm saying?
So Greg Dukes did some DJing for you too. He was doing
Well, Greg,
scratching.
yeah, Greg was, I told you in the other
Man,
episode,
wow.
you know, he was my DJ. He also was my DJ for the second record deal I got with D&D Records. He was my DJ. Every time I got a deal, I always pull Greg in with me.
Okay. Any mentors?
Well, my mentor, Mr. Lee Daniels, you know, may he rest in peace. You know, he taught me a lot, you know, about just being a man and being a person and loving what you do. And me and him both, we were like almost just alike because we both had that same passion and, you know, that same drive and just that same everything because everybody who dealt with Lee would say to me, you remind me of Mr. Lee. You know, so that should let you know. And I want to shout out to Maurice Pearl, who introduced me to Mr. Lee back in 1991. Because when he did that, me and Mr. Lee became real close. You know what I'm saying? He was more, he was like a friend. And I mean, a real friend. You know what I'm saying? He never tried to be a father figure. He never tried to be the big brother thing. He was just a friend. That was my dog, man. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about whatever, man, laugh about whatever. So it was, you know, me and him, you know, we had a real connection. You know what I'm saying? And right before he passed, I got the studio and stuff. You remember the studio I had over there, boom, 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 on Wooddale Court when I first got it. And, okay, Lee came and he said, I told him I was gonna cook for him. So I cooked for him that day and it was just a lot of fun, man. So you wanna come back? Because I see you good, I still got some time, I'm good.
Well, what about Shantae, man?
I ain't finished with Lee. Anyway, I cooked a good meal for Lee, and he said he was proud of me, you know, that I ventured out and got my own thing, started doing my own thing, you know. But I just want to say shout out to Lee Daniels. You know, he taught me a lot. Shantae, I met Shantae when I was 16. They was living in Glen Oaks, and I used to just go over there and hang out with him. He on the keyboard, boom, 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 you know, and you know, me and Shantae made the very first mixtape. The very first, and he'll tell you too. We had a boom box. If y'all don't know what a boom box is, that's a big old speaker box with a cassette player. You know, for the new generations. But we had a turntable and a microphone, and he would let the beat go. I would start rapping to the beat, and we recording it on a boom box. And when I come to the stop of the rap, he'll snatch the record and cut it up, and then and I go into a hook type of thing. That's how we was rocking at.
Who that was? You
Me and
know?
Shantae.
Shantae who? Shantae on the track?
Shantae on the track.
Man, get out of here. When that was?
That was in 1983.
1983?
Yeah.
Man, get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Me and Shantae did that, man.
That was before the jig movement.
Oh, way before that, man. Me and Shantae, we was, what, about 16 then? It was me, him, and Michael Mason. Michael Mason's mom had the daycare center on the corner of Summerall and Greenwell.
And which street are you from?
I'm from Fried Street, Ghost Town's finest, the original.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? From
Okay.
way back when, 1978.
So we talking to the first rapper in Baton Rouge.
Right on.
Yeah, Mr. Cotton himself. Known as Freshy Fresh back in the days.
Right on.
And we're going to come back again with some people that he worked with and where it all started from. Want to give a shout out?
Peace.